Mr. President, I join with my friend and colleague, Senator Wyden, to recognize the somber anniversary of the tragedy that struck our home state of Oregon a year ago. On October 1st, 2015, the town of Roseburg was changed forever. Roseburg is a quiet, beautiful, small town like so many others across our nation. I spent part of my childhood in Roseburg. I was there as a toddler, in kindergarten, and first grade. It's where I learned to swim in the Umpqua River. It's a place where I find it hard to imagine anything terrible happening. Community members are so supportive of each other. But something terrible did happen that beautiful autumn day of October 1st, when the lives of 9 Oregonians, students and teachers at Umpqua Community College, were tragically cut short by the actions of a crazed gunman. 9 incredible, innocent people taken from us in the blink of an eye. Mr. President, I want to take a moment to share the names of those 9 victims and to say a few words about each. 19-year-old Lucero Alcaraz was a freshman who had graduated from Roseburg High School. She wanted to become a pediatric nurse and to help care for the most vulnerable of our citizens. Quinn Cooper, a member of the Cow Creek Band of Indians who graduated with Lucero from Roseburg High. That fateful October day was only his 4th day of college. He loved dancing and voice acting. He loved martial arts and was just a few days away from taking his brown belt test. Lucas Eibel, who along with Lucero and Quinn graduated from Roseburg High School. Lucas was studying chemistry. He loved soccer. He loved animals. He spent his time out of school volunteering at the Wildlife Safari Animal Park, as well as at a local animal shelter. 20-year-old Trevin Anspach. His parents called him the perfect son, who was, in their words, larger than life and brought out the best in those around him. He was a talented athlete who also loved working with the Douglas County Fire District. Kim Dietz. She loved the outdoors. Her husband, Eric, their daughter, Shannon, their 2 great Pyrenees dogs. She would carpool with Shannon to school every morning and worked alongside her husband for many years as a caretaker at the Pyrenees Vineyards in Myrtle Creek. Jason Johnson. Jason had been facing substantial challenges, as so many others have, but he was proud to have taken control and turned his life around. After completing a 6-month rehab program with the Salvation Army, he decided he wanted to go back to school and continue his education. As Jason's mother said, he finally found his path. Serena Moore. Serena came from my hometown of Myrtle Creek and was in her 3rd semester of UCC studying business. She was an active member of the Grants Pass Seventh-day Adventist Church and the proud mother of 2 adult sons. Lawrence Levine, an English professor at UCC who loved the blues and he loved fly fishing. He was a quiet guy and laid-back guy who loved teaching, but his true passion lay in writing novels, though tragically, his life was cut short before he could publish. And Rebecka Ann Carnes. She was my first cousin's great-granddaughter. She was an 18-year-old graduate of South Umpqua High School. She was an avid hunter. She loved four-wheeling. Rebecka was a beautiful spirit who was excited for college, excited to get out and to explore the world. In a picture she posted online, you can see that she had written on her high school graduation cap, which she was holding in front of her, "And so the adventure begins." She was ready for the adventure of the life to come, but it was an adventure cut short in a hail of bullets. Though the persistence of time may force us to move forward, we must never forget these beautiful members of the community or forget the tragedy that took their lives. Their families, the Roseburg community, the Douglas County community, the entire state of Oregon continues to mourn their loss. There's an Irish saying which goes, "Death leaves a heartache that no one can heal. Love leaves a memory that no one can steal." Our hearts continue to ache for these 9 wonderful individuals taken from us far too soon. And in the aftermath of this tragedy, the fabric of the Roseburg community and the greater Douglas County community has only grown stronger. The community has rallied together through the UCC Strong Fund to support the families of those who died, to give aid to those who survived, to make Umpqua Community College an even greater asset to the community than it was a year ago, and to celebrate the lives of these 9 men and women and ensure that their memories continue to live on. And this Saturday, on another autumn, October 1st, the community will come together and they will walk together to mourn, to remember, to support the families of those lost, to embrace and help heal those who were injured and those who were traumatized, and to continue to rebuild the community. And as they come together on Saturday morning, all of Oregon will be coming together with them, holding them in our thoughts, holding them in our hearts, holding them in our prayers, mourning with them, remembering with them, supporting and embracing them, and partnering with the amazing Umpqua Strong community. Thank you, Mr. President.